Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is assuring citizens yet again, asking them to defend his nation. Zelensky says we are controlling Kyiv, which is the capital city of Ukraine, and the key points around the city. Who wants to come and help us do? We will arm you. We need to stop this war. We can live in peace. So Ukrainian President, remember, for the past few hours, constantly bringing via his social media accounts statements, whether in video or via tweets. He's saying, I'm in Ukraine. I'm not going to flee. I'm here. We're trying to fight back. But he's also assuring the citizens and asking them to come together to defend the country. Zelensky says we are controlling the city for now. Key points around the city are also with Ukraine and its forces. But whoever wants to come and help us, please do. We will arm you, he says. We will provide you weapons. But we need to stop this war. So constantly statements to encourage the civilian population, but also keep the morale high. He said we're all in this together and we are still in control. It's not that Russia has taken over. But remember, for now, visuals on your screen and the visuals that we are getting also about constant explosions and strikes taking place, while Ukraine is claiming that there have been about 200 civilian casualties, including 300. To be specific, 198 is the number given by the health minister of Ukraine. Now the president says the city is still under Ukraine's authority, and we are requesting, asking whoever wants to come in and join us. But for now, we will arm you. We need to stop this war. We can live in peace. This, remember, while Russia has said that if you lay down the arms, we are ready for a dialogue.
Військові, нацгвардійці, Нацпол, тероборона, прикордонники, спецслужбовці, громадяни. Тримайтеся. Всіх переможемо. Слава Україні!
We'll now quickly go across to Jan Hussar, who is in Ukraine right now, for giving us latest update on that. How exactly, Jan, because you've been telling us about the ground situation, you showed us the dilapidated, demolished house, a residential house, and now the president is giving out these videos. Is this appeal working on the ground? Are people coming together? Is he correct when he says that we still have control of the key points here?
It is. It is true. He means it, but he means it, I would say, more in a military sense than a civilian sense. Because what you can see from today's morning, the downtown of Kyiv is mostly a ghost town. I mean, now completely all stores are closed. There is problem with money. It is with the cash, like the notes. It is hard to take them out from ATMs, bank machines. The banks are closed. So this is the first problem, is the economics for the civilians.
Yes.
And the second problem is that there are no supplies available just anywhere. I mean, there are some stores you can go to and buy some food and for example other things, but it's so little of them, and a big demand, huge queuings, 2-3 hours queuings. The prices of for example water bottles is skyrocketing everywhere, like in the places where they sell them, like in the hotels. It's skyrocketing the price of water bottles because you cannot get them anywhere.
Yes.
I also find in the pharmacy that was out of toilet paper. So they are 3 days in the invasion, and already the economics of Kyiv are falling. And I think this is what the Russians are looking for, is to drain them economically, because then people have to actually leave because they want to survive. I spent it last night around 2 hours in a subway metro station, Arsenal, which is one of the deepest in Europe, and there were people with small children, 2 years old, sheltering, worried about their lives, that they can get bombarded during the night. As we can see, that also happened in the morning in the eastern part of Kyiv, where another rocket landed, and now the Ukrainian authorities shut down the access to the eastern part over the Dnipro River, which is the bridges connecting eastern and western part. So they're shutting down the city. They're putting up checkpoints, which are either provided by police, military, or random Ukrainian militias, volunteer militias that are, let's say, not properly organized in a chain of command of an army. So it is hard to move through the city now. There is in our position where we are downtown Kyiv, around 5 kilometers from us, there was a warning for snipers being deployed, and the government of Ukraine is asking people in this area to stay at home. because we have active Russian snipers that were deployed here. This information is not confirmed, but we have to take it seriously because this is something you cannot see. They can shoot at 500 meters, maybe a kilometer out.
You're giving us very important updates, and sitting here in India for you to now actually tell us how people are in safety in bomb shelters. But what you've mentioned is very important, that the economy is suffering, but basic facilities like water, toilet paper, these are also running out of stock. Janusar has been reporting from the ground. You can hear explosions. Ukrainian president, meanwhile, is assuring citizens, asking them to defend the country, says we are controlling the Kyiv capital city. Still, key points around the city are still under Ukrainian authorities. Whoever wants to come in, help us. We will arm you, we will give you weapons, but we need to stop this war. Listen in to what Zelensky has said just about a short while ago.
Військові, нацгвардійці, Нацпол, тероборона, прикордонники, спецслужбовці, громадяни. Тримайтеся, всіх переможемо. Слава Україні!